Let me ask you something that's been eating at you for years. You're 40-something, you've got decades of IT experience, you know technology better than people half your age, but you're still trading hours for dollars in someone else's company. Why haven't you started that IT business you keep thinking about? I'll tell you why. It's not because you don't know enough. It's not because the market is too crowded. It's because of something much deeper. And if you don't fix this one thing, you'll be having the same conversation with yourself in another 10 years. If you're ready for some real talk about why most IT dreams die before they even start, keep watching. Here's the harsh truth that nobody wants to admit. Most IT professionals with business dreams never even try. Not because they can't, but because they've been programmed to think like employees for so long, they can't see themselves as anything else. You spend 8, 10, maybe 12 hours a day solving other people's problems, making other people rich, and then you go home and tell yourself, maybe someday I'll start my own thing. But someday never comes, does it? And here's what really hurts. While you're waiting for the perfect moment, guys with half your experience are out there building 6- and 7-figure IT businesses. Not because they're smarter than you, not because they know some secret you don't, but because they made a decision you haven't made yet. The decision to stop preparing and start doing. So what's the real problem? It's not your technical skills, it's your mental programming. You've been conditioned to think like an employee. And employee thinking will kill your entrepreneurial dreams every single time. Employee thinking says, I need permission. Entrepreneur thinking says, I create opportunities. Employee thinking says, what if I fail? Entrepreneur thinking says, what if I succeed? Employee thinking says, I need more training. Entrepreneur thinking says, I'll learn while I earn. Here's the mindset shift that changes everything. Every problem you've ever solved at work, every system you've fixed, every crisis you've handled, that wasn't just doing your job, that was training to become the CEO of your own IT empire. Think about it. How many times have you saved a company thousands of dollars with a single fix? How many disasters have you prevented? How many hours of downtime have you eliminated? You're not just an IT guy, you're a business saver, and business savers can charge premium prices. But here's where most people get it wrong. They need to know everything before they start. Wrong. You already know enough to help businesses solve expensive problems. The question isn't whether you're qualified. The question is, when are you going to start charging what you're worth? Let me tell you about Mark, 47 years old, network administrator for 15 years, making $75,000 a year. Sound familiar? Mark used to have the same doubts you probably have right now. Who am I to start a consulting business? There are so many competitors out there. But Mark made a decision. He stopped focusing on what he didn't know and started leveraging what he did know. He realized that small businesses were struggling with the same network issues he fixed every day at his corporate job. So he started offering weekend consultations, just weekends, one client at a time, $150 per hour, double what his employer was paying him per hour when you break it down. 6 months later, he had 12 regular clients. 12 months later, he quit his job. Today, Mark runs a $500,000 IT consulting firm with 3 employees. Same skills he always had, same knowledge. The only difference? He stopped thinking like an employee and started thinking like a problem solver who gets paid for results. The crazy part? His biggest regret isn't that he started too late. It's that he waited so long to start. So here's what you're going to do. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Step 1. Write down the 3 biggest IT problems you solve at work regularly. These are your potential service offerings. Step 2. Research what consultants charge for those services in your area. I guarantee it's more than you think, way more. Step 3. Identify 5 local businesses that likely have these problems. Don't overthink this. Restaurants, law offices, medical practices, real estate companies, they all have IT issues, and most of them are getting terrible service. Step 4. This is the big one. Send 1 email or make 1 phone call offering to do a free IT assessment. Just 1. Don't try to be perfect. Don't spend 3 weeks crafting the perfect pitch. Good enough is good enough to get started. Remember, you're not trying to win a Nobel Prize here. You're trying to help businesses solve problems you already know how to solve. Look, I've given you the roadmap, But here's the truth. Most of you won't do anything with this information. You'll watch this video, maybe even subscribe, but then you'll go back to your 9 to 5 and keep dreaming about someday. But not you, not if you're serious about changing your life. Because deep down, you know you're capable of more. You know you have skills that businesses desperately need. The only question is, are you going to keep making other people rich with those skills? Or are you going to start building your own wealth? If you're ready to stop dreaming and start building, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Next week, I'm going to show you exactly how to overcome imposter syndrome and start charging what you're actually worth. Your IT business empire is waiting. The only question is, how much longer are you going to make it wait?